Congratulations on the devastating KO win over Cazares that you scored in the first round. How was it fighting back in front of a crowd, taking it all in after the devastating win?
¿Cómo fue pelear enfrente de un público después de tan buena pelea?
No, o sea, al principio fue algo un poco como que de nervios, ¿no? Pero después supe arreglar mis emociones y fue algo súper espectacular, la verdad.
It was a little bit of a nerve wrack at first, but I was able to control my emotions, and it was definitely something that was unforgettable.
Well, you definitely put on a flawless victory. I was surprised when anyone mentioned you rabbit punching when you was only returning the favor because he was obviously hitting you low and doing certain stuff in the inside. What was your take on that?
Estaba sorprendido cuando la gente empezaron a decir que era golpes de conejo, cuando tú solamente estabas retornando lo que él te había dado con los golpes bajos. ¿Qué es tu respuesta a eso?
No, mi respuesta es primero que todo que esto es boxeo, esto no es ajedrez, simplemente él empezó golpeándome bajo en la zona, en los golpes bajos, luego empezó a meter la cabeza, hubo parte que pasó también incluso hasta los codos. Yo simplemente, aún así una reacción, yo simplemente reaccioné a las cosas que le estaba haciendo.
It was simply, to a reaction, there's an action. And I was simply, fighting back to those low blows that he was giving me first. He hit me to my groin, and I was retaliating to that. It wasn't anything intentional at all, but I fought back, and from the elbow hits to the low blows to my groin, I had to protect myself. Otherwise, it would be either me or him.
Y tampoco le di golpes golpes de conejo, como están diciendo. Simplemente el único golpe que después varias veces he visto la pelea aquí junto con mi novia, ¿sabes? He visto varias veces la pelea y no solamente fue un solo golpe y fue que él se viró y yo tiré el golpe y bueno, lamentablemente le golpeé atrás, pero no fue algo que como para que él haya ido para el hospital ni nada así.
Yeah, and I wouldn't consider much of it being rabbit punches. It was simply me, defending myself. And as I'm throwing the punch, he turns. So unfortunately, maybe there was one that hit where it wasn't to the side or maybe to the back of the head, but it wasn't anything that I intentionally did. It was kind of already in action. And when I threw the punch, he kind of just turned around and that's where it looked a little bit hectic because we have been watching the fight kind of on replay, me and my girlfriend, and that's all that we kind of see.
Nunca vi que le di ese golpe para atrás. Incluso hasta ellos mismos se contradicen porque dice que fueron 5 golpes que le di de conejo y solamente tuvieron 3 acciones en la pelea.
Yeah, and it's a little contradictory because people are saying 5 to 7 rabbit hits, and it's impossible because there wasn't even that many punches that were thrown in the fights or that were landed. It was that simple one that I did, see, but it wasn't an intentional thing, and I don't consider it a rabbit punch because it wasn't technically to the back of the head, it was to the side of the head.
Well said. And ironically, when Salido fought Lomachenko dirty and he was hitting him low, everyone told Lomachenko, this is the pro game. You have to adjust. This is no longer the amateurs. If someone being dirty to you, you got to be dirty back. All of a sudden now, when you do what you're supposed to do, return the favor, like you said, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Now they trying to critique a victory that's flawless.
No tengo ninguna, primero que todo, no tengo ninguna preocupación. ¿Sabes? Mi mujer está bien, mi familia está bien, mi equipo de trabajo está contento con lo que hemos estado haciendo y yo también. Y como tú dijiste, es Lomachenko no es cubano. Lo que pasa es que como él es mexicano y yo soy cubano, ahí es donde viene la contradicción, solo eso.
I'm happy, my team is happy, my family is good, I'm good. We are happy with the work that we did and what we showcased on Sunday night. But like you said, it is me, and the fact that I'm a Cuban boxer and he's a Mexican boxer. I think that's where a lot of fans, maybe, Mexican fans get into play where it's like that fight back and forth. But had it been a different fighter doing that, the outcome maybe would have been different, or maybe the commentary would have been different.
Si hubiese sido un americano, cualquier de otro país, no hubiesen dicho nada, pero como fue un cubano el que ganó un mexicano, pues entonces si quieren como que buscar esa cosita que no encuentran.
Yeah, maybe if I had been an American boxer or any other boxer, but since it was a Cuban boxer, you know, winning or beating a Mexican boxer, they try to find whatever they can to kind of take away from what I did, which was a good job.
Yeah, that was a flawless victory, and definitely the knockout was to the chin. An undefeated fighter you fought in your career, you knocked him out in the first round with one punch. So is sitting down on your punches something you worked on in this camp?
Trabajaste en centrarte como en tu golpe, como centrarte un poquito más. Esta fue la primera vez que tuviste un campamento pues pleno, con todo, sparring, la semana que llevaba. Eso fue lo que te ayudó como a centrarte un poquito más en los golpes y concentrarte un poco más.
Sí, la verdad sí, me ayudó más el tiempo sobre todo, tú sabes, y eso me ayudó mucho en lo que fue la parte de analizar bien la pelea.
Yeah, it was very helpful. I was able to, you know, concentrate a little bit more and kind of figure out my tactics during training. And like you said, you know, sit down more on those punches to get them nice and precise.
Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the wall. I shook up the wall.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.